This tutorial is to teach you how to determine the electrons in the outermost shell of the atoms, and this determines how many bonds that you have, both covalent and ionic. First, you need to know how many shells, or again, the term can be used, clouds, are around the nucleus. So what you see here is, in the middle, of course, you have the nucleus. Remember that your nucleus is your protons and your neutrons. And around the nucleus then are shells. This is called the Bohr model, and the first shell holds 2 electrons, the second shell holds 8, and the third shell holds 18. While you see the fourth shell does hold 32, we won't deal with that until you get to Honors Chem next year. So these are the numbers that you need to know of the maximum amount of electrons that can be in each shell: 2, 8, and 18. First part then is how you find the electrons in the outer shell for covalent bonding. So I'm going to read through the steps while I follow through in the example. So first you need to find how many total electrons you have in your atom. So for the first example, we're working with fluorine. So you look in the periodic table, you see that fluorine has an atomic number of 9. So there are 9 protons, 9 positive charges. That means you also have 9 electrons. The first shell that you saw previously in the other slide holds 2 electrons, and so the other 7 will go in your outer shell. In that outer shell, the maximum number of electrons is 8. So to find out how many covalent bonds are formed, you take the maximum number 8, subtract it from how many are actually in there, which is your 7 from right here, and that gives you 1. So 1 covalent bond can be formed with your fluorine.